Now I'm going to share 3 tips with you that you'd need to think about in this sort of environment for a wedding. The first one that you might not have seen in our previous shoot is that we've got a group of teenagers down at the creek bank. There's about 6 or 8 teenagers down there. They're having great fun, but they're making lots of noise. Now we approach them as you would in a wedding. We approach them, in a very professional and caring manner, and asked if we could just have 10 minutes of silence, if they could just allow us the space and time to be able to do the video that we just did. In a real ceremony, you would be explaining that we've got a wedding about to start, and if we could take 15 minutes of your time, just give us some silence for the duration of that ceremony. These guys today were very accommodating. They watched what we did. They gave us the thumbs up when they thought the time was up, and we didn't have any problems with them. That's something that you might come across at the beginning of a ceremony. So it's your communication skills and your empathy skills, let's say, to be able to communicate to those guys to quieten it for a little bit so that the ceremony runs smoothly without the background noise that you're going to hear at the moment. Tip 2 would be that we're in breeding season for birds at the moment, and you might have seen me being swooped by that magpie. He's watching everything that we're doing at the moment. So your best advice, here he comes, Adam. No, he's gone. Your best advice to your clients would be that the magpies are swooping. It is breeding season. We need to work with it. So a great suggestion might be that the bridesmaids walk in with parasols. That will protect them while they're walking up the aisle from the swooping, and then just letting all of the guests know that the magpies are here. They will swoop. They're not going to hurt. They're just trying to protect their nests and their babies. So things to be aware of. Tip 3 would be that we've got the creek on the left-hand side here. So your couple would need to be aware of letting their guests know if small children are here. Perhaps this might not be the greatest environment, but if they do have children, that they need to make sure that they're in their sight so that they don't get too close to that creek bank. And I'm going to put a 4th tip in again. We've got tree roots here all the way along. Where you're setting up the aisle, where you're setting up the arbour, I beg your pardon, might be the spot where you actually put down a rug so that your couple don't trip on the roots. Here would be the spot that I would be setting the arbour up, and there are extensive roots here. So a nice big mat, which is very fashionable at the moment for boho weddings, would actually cover those roots and stop everyone from tripping. Your best advice to the bride, if she's actually walking up this stance of trees, would be to make sure she's got her heel stoppers on, or she's wearing flat shoes so that she doesn't trip on the roots. Now, if you would like to make any comment on this video that you've seen today, we'd love to hear your comments. We'd love to hear your ideas again about how you might create the romantic setting in this particular environment. And the best idea that we get, we'll receive a complimentary ticket to our open day on the 4th of November in southeast Queensland. Thank you.
I like to advise my students to do is to be real, to speak from the heart, to script from the heart, and to be very passionate and creative in everything they do to put together a ceremony. I say to them, in putting together a wedding ceremony, you are the conductor, you are the choreographer, you are the script writer, and you can create magic in the space of 15 or 20 minutes.